ever feel like English makes you disappear? Like your real self goes silent?
If yes, then today's episode might just change your relationship with English forever. Because this is personal.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mr. and Mrs. English, the podcast where learning English feels less like school and more like a conversation that changes your life.
Or at least makes you sound cooler at the next party.
Exactly. And today we're talking about something almost every English learner in the world faces: shyness.
You know that feeling when you want to speak English? The right sentence is right there in your head, but your mouth freezes, your heart races, and suddenly you forget every word you ever learned.
That moment when your cheeks get hot, your brain goes blank, and you think, oh no, what if they laugh at me?
That's what we're diving into today. Why you feel shy speaking English, and how to fix it forever.
Let's be honest, you're not shy in your own language. You talk to your friends, your family, you joke, argue, express emotions. You're completely you.
But the moment it's English, something changes. It's like someone presses the mute button on your personality.
And people think, oh, she's so quiet. But inside, you're screaming, no, I'm not quiet. I just can't show who I am in English.
That's the real pain. It's not about grammar, it's about identity.
Because when you can't express your personality, your humor, your emotions, your opinions, you start feeling invisible. So why does this happen? Why do confident people suddenly become shy in English?
Psychologists call it linguistic self-confidence. It's how much you trust yourself to sound like you in another language.
When you speak your native tongue, you have years of practice. Every tone, pause, emotion is natural. But in English, your brain is still learning the map.
It's like driving in a new city. You know how to drive, but now you're watching signs, avoiding mistakes, trying not to hit anyone. So you drive slower, more carefully. Sometimes you just park the car and walk away.
Exactly. You tell yourself, better not speak, I'll mess it up. But the truth is, the more you avoid speaking, the shyer you become.
Confidence isn't something you get before speaking. It's something you build while speaking.
Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, one of my students, let's call her Anna, moved to London for work. She was brilliant at writing English, but terrified of speaking it.
Classic story.
One evening, she went to dinner with her colleagues. Everyone ordered confidently in English. When it was her turn, she froze. She rehearsed in her head, I'd like the grilled chicken, please. But when the waiter looked at her, all she said was, same.
The international survival word. Same.
Exactly. Everyone laughed kindly, but Anna went home feeling defeated. She cried, not because of grammar, but because she felt like a child again.
That's the emotional part people don't talk about. Learning English can feel like losing your adult identity.
Yes, you know things, you have opinions, but your words can't carry your intelligence yet. And that's where shyness grows. You start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough. But you are. You just haven't built your English personality yet.
Every person has two personalities, one in their native language and one in English.
When you speak English, you're a new version of yourself. Quieter, unsure, but full of potential.
And the magic begins when you stop translating your first personality and start building your English one.
Because confidence doesn't come from perfect grammar. It comes from feeling like yourself when you speak.
And maybe from ordering coffee without panicking.
Yes, or surviving small talk with a stranger.
So instead of asking, how can I speak English perfectly? Ask, how can I express myself in English today?
That's true fluency. When you stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding like you.
So if you've ever felt shy, remember, you're not broken. You're becoming someone new.
You're not behind, you're in progress. And progress feels uncomfortable, but it's beautiful.
All right, we've talked about why you feel shy. Now let's fix it forever.
And no, not the usual just practice more advice. We're going deeper.
Because confidence isn't about how many hours you practice, it's about what's happening in your head while you practice.
You're not afraid of speaking English. You're afraid of judgment.
Afraid of being seen as less intelligent, afraid people will notice your mistakes, afraid they'll laugh.
But when you protect yourself from judgment, you create it in your own mind. Confidence isn't not caring what people think. It's knowing their opinions don't change your value.
And truthfully, most people aren't judging you. They're too busy worrying about their English.
Here's a trick. Before speaking, many learners think, don't make a mistake. I'll forget the words. They'll think my accent is weird.
That's negative pre-programming. Your brain hears those words and prepares to fail.
So replace that with, I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to connect. Every word I speak makes me stronger.
Confidence is built in the mind, not the mouth.
And your brain listens. The more you tell yourself, I belong in this conversation, the faster your voice finds its strength.
Now let's get practical. After this podcast, go stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes and speak in English for 1 full minute.
No script, no pressure. Just talk about your day, your plans, anything.
At first, you'll feel awkward, but that's good. You're not training your English, you're training your confidence.
You're showing your brain that your English voice belongs in the world, not hidden, not quiet, present.
Here's another one, the imperfect challenge. For 7 days, speak English daily, but don't aim to be perfect.
Wait, isn't that illegal in English class?
Maybe, but it's real-life fluency. You can only overcome fear when you stop running from mistakes.
Talk to a shopkeeper. Leave a comment. Record yourself. Even 5 mistakes per sentence, great. That's progress.
Because every time you speak, you tell your brain, see, I survived. And that's how fear dies, through exposure, not avoidance.
Let's talk about accent insecurity.
Yes, people say, I feel shy because my accent isn't native.
Accent is not a mistake. It's a story. Your accent proves you were brave enough to learn another language.
The world doesn't need another native speaker. It needs your version of English.
Think of famous speakers worldwide, all accents, all powerful communicators, because clarity matters more than perfection.
So stop trying to erase your accent. Start owning it.
Say it with pride. This is my accent. It comes with experience.
Here's a simple formula. Action, feedback, growth.
You speak, you realize, I didn't die, then you grow.
Each time, your brain remembers success, not fear. Confidence grows by repetition, not waiting.
Don't wait to feel ready. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action despite fear.
I once met a man named Luis at an airport. He'd studied English for years, but never spoke. Then he missed a flight and had to speak English to fix it.
And?
He was shaking, sweating, but said, "Excuse me, I missed my flight. Can you help me?" The staff smiled and helped him. He later told me that one sentence changed his life.
Because that's the moment he realized, I can survive in English.
From that day, he promised never to let fear control his dreams again.
Start living a little of your life in English. Change your phone settings, watch movies without subtitles, speak to one new person each month.
Confidence grows in context. If English stays in your study time, it'll always feel like a subject, not a skill.
Make English part of your identity.
It's not something you do, it's someone you're becoming.
Language isn't about impressing people, it's about connecting with them.
When you focus on connection, not perfection, your brain relaxes, your words flow, your real self appears.
And that's the real secret. Not vocabulary, not grammar. Courage.
If you've ever stayed quiet because of fear, if you've ever left a conversation wishing you'd said more, listen carefully.
You're not shy. You're protecting a part of you that's afraid. But that part doesn't need protection anymore. It needs permission.
Permission to make mistakes, permission to sound imperfect, permission to grow one sentence at a time.
From today, promise yourself, you won't wait for perfect English before speaking. You'll speak your way to confidence.
Because the world doesn't need perfect speakers, it needs real ones. People like you, brave enough to speak even when their voice shakes.
Remember Anna, the girl who said, same? She now leads meetings in English. Because when you stop hiding behind fear, your real English finally speaks.
And now it's your turn. Go out there, speak, laugh, make mistakes. Because every time you speak, you rewrite your story.
You prove that your voice matters in any language.
And as always, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep loving English, the language that's helping you meet the world.
We'll see you next time, right here on Mr. and Mrs. English.